everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game is a matchup of the first running backs taken in the last 2 NFL drafts. It's Ezekiel Elliott going up against Todd Gurley. With that, we're once again off to L.A. We're standing by. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. One man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
A first down carry by Elliott. And I think the ball's out. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And as the referee is under the hood, and we're seeing this as well, he's watching the knee, isn't he?
Similar to a bang-bang play in baseball where you're listening to the sound of the ball hitting the glove at first base while watching the runner's foot hit the base. Which one came first? Did the knee hit the ground, or did the ball come loose?
So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. Second down here. Prescott now on second down. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But, yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They come out here in the eye. Now Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I'm still struggling to wrap my mind around the year Todd Gurley had with the Los Angeles Rams. I thought he was a lock for 1,000 yards. Didn't approach it and never got over 100 yards in a single game all season.
Yeah, and his rookie year, we know what he did. He was averaging 4.8 yards a carry as a rookie, 3.2 this year. How much of it was up front on the O-line?
There was plenty of that, but he also has to increase his vision, and I think he may add a little bit more weight back on in order to break a few more tackles.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. And now the defense for Dallas.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And the catch made by Kenny Britt. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Speaking of Britt, Charles, he just completed his 8th NFL season. Kind of interesting because the Rams struggled offensively. We know what happened there. But Britt turned in his best year, over 1,000 yards.
Adjusted to the fact that he had to go and work with a couple of different quarterbacks during the year. He had Case Keenum for a long time. And then at the end of the year, they had the rookie Jared Goff. But what I liked about Kenny Britt was watching him develop, even in his 8th season, as a route runner. For a while, he'd become a guy, hey, Britt's going to go deep. Cover him there. He started coming back inside, working the sidelines. He had a really nice year, became their most dependable target. 3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Gurley again here on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Looking for Austin, intercepted. The linebacker, Justin Durant, with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about Hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Surveying the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Prescott from the gun on third. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. We saw 5 receivers out there. Third down from that distance. You had to think quick pass. They were able to get it done.
No doubt about it. Everything went quickly on that play. The processing, getting the ball out, getting it to the proper target, and picking up the first down. Hard to defend. Maybe your only hope is get your hands in the passing lane on the pass rush and try and bat it away.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all 3 could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams. They get the young quarterback going, and that defense continues to look up.
Can you hear me now?
They can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D. You're right. They just need the O. They'll give to Elliott. A beautiful fake. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he gets us.
Man, I didn't even have my mic plugged in. I'm an idiot.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. Shreds the tackle. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
This guy is burning me.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Offense walks to the line for play.
I turned it over, though. It's my fault.
Prescott now on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense.
I don't know.
The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They come out here in the eye. It's a keeper with Prescott. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up for the first and goal.
I don't know why I was zoomed out so far.
An element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
That's a lot of zeros.
Now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Oh, crap. That was a frustration late tackle. Good run, Skywalker.
And the Cowboys Alvarez are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Hey, look at that. Somebody who's bad at extra points like me.
Extra points, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Partner, these L.A. Rams as they come back out here for the next offensive series.
Push, I can't sleep either, dude. Obviously. Check me out. I'm on Madden at 3:50 in the morning.
They lost all but one down the stretch.
Hard to believe with a defense that good. It just tells you about the premium that's placed on the offensive side of the ball, especially at the quarterback position. They just didn't have the stability. Even though they drafted Jared Goff, #1 in 2016, they'll have to ascend to that number. Be that guy for them in the next season in order for the Rams to finally break that playoff drought.
And now they've got some city neighbors in the Chargers of L.A. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're close in this game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
No, I don't need no sleepy pills. I need to score a touchdown.
We need to. Let's pick it up. And we'll have a chance to win this game.
They do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there.
Oh, what the fudge?
And now you're establishing the running game.
What the hell was that? Oh, Goff took a hit. That's what that was. Goff got his ass whooped.
Contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander.
Your doctors told you do, but you don't think you do. I don't know, man. Them doctors get paid to know what they're talking about. But then again, I mean, you know yourself better than anybody. I would think any person would, you know.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Time running out here on the play clock. From the gun on third down. Goff. He's got time.
Oh, he should have caught that. Oh, he should have caught that. He just made my job hard.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
These commentators make me so nervous.
They are going for it. Goff. Flush to his right. Got a man open. It's Brian Quick. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh.
And he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Throwing again is gone. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Whew. There's that touchdown I needed. Get pumped, Goff.
Cunningham from 10 yards out. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point.
Now, I got to pee. I'll be right back.
And that one puts them on top here in the third.
All right, push. I'll be right back. I got to go pee. Oh, this guy might let me pause it. He might not.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return.
Oh, what did I do that for?
And he's going
nice
to
return.
This all the way down inside the 40. A look at the offense
all right.
Now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I had to pee.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Yeah, I ran out the back door real quick and peed outside.
12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A first down throw for Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. Give him a couple on the catch.
At least I'm honest.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
A second down throw for Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
So you're saying I'm going to get my butt kicked in this league. That's all right. It'll be a good learning experience.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Here we go.
On third down, it's Prescott. Got a man. It's complete.
Nice first down. Nice pass.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that
so does that mean you got to pay to be in the league?
Initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. A give to Elliott running left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a
Oh, okay, cool.
7 yards on the pickup.
Well, I like free.
With a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. Again, it's Elliott, and he is going to lose your
Big stop. Is that Hayes?
Loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
Whenever I go to a
Oh, okay, I got you. So this dude's like wanting to make some money off this league then or something.
The ball goes either towards them or away from them.
He wouldn't be putting money into it not to get nothing out of it.
The defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Here's Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit.
Dang. Well, that's pretty cool. The dude's got the money to just do that, and that's why he's doing it. That's pretty awesome.
About running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line now. This is Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
It's 2nd and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Both the run and pass still in play here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Oh, yes. I felt like a tough tackle.
Now, this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun too.
Jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and
What's
see that
that?
You're out in front. But then you take one look across
Is that like a special TV you got to buy? Or better than like normal? I don't know. Damn, I messed that up.
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to the air, Goff on 2nd down. He has Britt over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route
I know what
is
you're
not
talking about,
called
Push.
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop,
But it's hard. 1080p, isn't that as high as it goes?
It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
4000p. Ooh, that's a lot. Ah. I just turned it over. Oh man, I gotta get real lucky now. I think I just blew this game.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, now I got some heavy lifting to do.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage.
What's the difference between a PS4 and a PS4 Pro?
And it is good, and the lead will swell to 9.
And it's a 2-score game now.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
Sure, that 1 terabyte hard drive would be awesome right about now.
On first down, gone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's not who I wanted to throw that to. I totally panicked and hit the wrong button.
But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to get a first down. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
Now he's forced out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes...
Sounds like it.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes.
How much does it cost? Does it cost a lot more than the PS4?
Catch the balls we just saw there.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
$399. About the same as the PS4 when it first dropped.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Did I just blow that kick?
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap.
Good game, Skywalker. You whooped me.
The ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence
That'd be
for the
cool.
offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Throwing here, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Heck yeah.
A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down.
You could always do one of them deals where you pay like $10 a week or something and And you get like, pay them off within 6 months and you get famous cash.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the
Yeah, I'm
side
not going to
judge,
get none of
and that's good
that.
enough for a first down.
I'm going to lose this game.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific
I blew it with
catch.
that last
Gets his
pick
feet
and that
down.
touchdown I gave up.
Sets up a 4th down and short situation. I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver's taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to convert
Good
here
job.
on 4th and inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
Oof, yeah. Oof is right. I feel like I did all right with the Rams, though.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Prescott to throw this time. Finding time. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, there was my chance.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate
Did you see me not pick up that fumble?
So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on 2nd down. The give is to Elliott. They'll get 4 back there.
Good game, Skywalker.
Looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
I'm going to use the Rams again.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take.
Maybe I'll take them in that 18 league. I maybe got one more game. Well, that guy was a little bit higher ranked than me. Yeah, it's 4:12, but I got to get my wife up for work at 5:15, somewhere around there. So by the time the kids went to bed, it was only like 3 hours, 4 hours away, and I didn't want to go to sleep and not be able to wake up and get her up for work. And I'm just finishing up my 2nd energy drink, so I should be able to make it. Maybe I'll take a little nap before I get up and make breakfast for the kids.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game is a matchup featuring the first.
You know what? That last game, I totally
two NFL drafts. It's Ezekiel Elliott
got pass happy, and I was running pretty good. I don't know, kind of forgot to run the ball.
Standing by tonight are our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Larry, there's a new stadium set to open in Inglewood in 2019, but for now, we're in the heart of the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store.
You still there, Push?
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll
Yeah.
handle the honors to get us
Did you notice that last
started.
game?
And we
I just
are
started throwing the ball like
underway
every
here in
down.
Los Angeles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Wow, it's the Cowboys again, too.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll give it to him here. Up past the 25 to the 26.
Good run, though. 6 yards.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott going for the deep ball. It's caught. Inside the 25.
Nice throw.
Big play here for Dallas.
That was a big freaking play.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not.
I gotta look up 4K and see what it looks like still. I got a pretty good TV. I just don't know what it is. Well, I guess you can see it, or see the picture it puts off. It's probably not 4K, but.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Got that. I got that. You see me put them toes down?
Well, your first drive of the first
Oh,
quarter,
man.
Down there trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Here's the Los Angeles offense
I will.
as they get set to take possession.
I'll check one out. That wasn't it? That was pretty cool.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Did I at least get a yard? Yeah.
Forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. The offense on your screen now, and Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the present and the future.
And what an amazing return for him from a knee injury his last year in college at the University of Georgia. Now, it's like it never happened. There's nothing he can't do.
Dang.
On the football field, if you're a
I ran right into them guys.
It's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose.
Okay.
They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold line.
I'll be waiting to hear from him tomorrow. Oh, did I jump? Yeah, false start.
Really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation.
I will. When does the league start?
It's gone. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They are going nowhere to go.
Oh, that wasn't no fumble.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Well,
looked like they had something
fudge.
going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Late August to mid-September. All right. Well, if he's going to send me the email tomorrow, I'll read it tomorrow.
Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Escaping the pressure right.
Got it.
Double team and it's intercepted.
Oh, I should have just downed in the end zone. Why not try to run that back? I always got to try to be freaking cool.
At the 2-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first game in the regular season, ball security comes about the second sentence of the coach's address.
And those drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Thanks, Bush. I wish I could have that last play back with the fumble. And it would think it was a fumble and then a pick.
Down, it's gone. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And a look at the defense now. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Then a catch made by Kenny Brent.
Oh, I got one.
That's the 20. Touchdown.
There we go.
54 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
It was blitzing too, boy. I think Goff got hit.
House call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration.
Right.
It's about being able to go from 0
I'm getting a little more comfortable with this LA offense.
Less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I never can get that kick dead center.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown.
Oh, wow, you're right. Somebody is on here with us.
They say that great athletes, they can kind
That's
of
cool.
have short-term memory.
Hi, whoever you are. Enjoy the show.
Easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling
They don't have to say hi.
Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you got
Why couldn't you have fumbled that?
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
2nd down, Prescott.
Got him. Oh, man. He barely got that out, but boy, he got it out.
Receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Complete to Jason.
Did he catch it? Yeah, he sure did.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, as it is
Hey, there's 2 more people here with us, Push. What's up, peoples?
Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh.
Here to Bryant. And he's brought down.
Oh no. Maybe they'll say hi.
For Des Bryant.
Maybe they won't.
Receptions under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Des had?
Well, remember, it started with Des injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure.
Man, all them passes he just made. How did he miss that?
Prescott in his 2nd season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield.
They come up in an offset eye. On 2nd down, Prescott again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On the counter, Elliott. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively.
That's a good play
nice
by
run.
The guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup.
Oh, he's driving on me.
First and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan.
Come on, defense. We need a big play, defense.
Now Prescott.
Oh, man, he is wide open, dude.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
A screen pass like that, play action. What's beautiful.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied.
He just made my defense look stupid. Utah, huh? Nobody's ever told me that before. I had a friend from Utah, though. His name was Keith.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out.
Well, I got 3 minutes.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Let's see if I can't score again before the half. Nah, he wasn't Mormon. He had family that was Mormon, though.
Like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the eye. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goal.
Oh.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But partner, anytime someone tells me they're
I should probably punt it.
the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And they're going to at least line
It's probably
up
too
go
early to
for
game to
here
take
on
a chance
4th
like this,
down.
but why not, right?
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They're going to go for it. It's gone.
Oh, yeah, Goff can't get it out there quick enough.
This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a 7-yard carry.
I had a guy open, too. Goff just didn't get it out of there quick enough.
Some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
That's all right. That's the gamble I took.
When you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They come up in an offset eye. They go to Elliott again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
They know that old expression. expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so
Mormon
far.
man.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up their scouting
Mormon
efforts a little
man.
bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down. You don't
What would his superpower be?
They ran it really well and picked up the 1st down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
He got that, didn't he?
Des Bryant, the intended receiver.
Ooh.
That'll bring up 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football. Worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And
Whoa,
he's
yes.
down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Turn water to wine.
That means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points. But
I don't know.
Thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving. Their running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run it with Elliott.
Oh, I gave it up. Oh.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I missed him twice. 2 guys missed the tackle there. That's what I get for turning it over.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline.
Night push.
Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They come up in an offset eye. They're running with Gurley. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They come out here in the eye. 10th carry now for Elliott. No, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's 2nd down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that...
Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty.
Whatever, your wish, our command. 3rd quarter now. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Sean Lee in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Single. 16. Watch 16.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He has Britt over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one good for 21 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. We're still in search of the first down after that last completion. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They come out here in the eye. Here we go. It's Gurley. Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. The 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 57 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Third and long for Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. The one running back is Gurley. After the interception, here's Gone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. And now it's second down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect them.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Second and 10, Goff looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Austin's got it left side. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Bryant with a catch right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have two with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock. Less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
Let's go.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hand.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. William Hayes in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
They'll come out in the pistol. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's got a man. It's Williams. Give him 16 yards on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
Exactly.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
All right, here we go.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Another carry now for Gurley. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by T.J. McDonald, and he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Over. Gun.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Being chased out left. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this third down play is going nowhere, but credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
Again, they run with Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperate. This is caught inside the 15. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. One last shot now for Prescott. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people...
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Patriots going up against the Rams. With that, we'll send you out west to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, where we'll hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. First and 10, here's Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here, 2nd and 13.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Aaron Donald forcing his way through there to drop it for a loss of a good 10 yards. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Trying to hit the tight end Bennett, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
First down and goal, the offense knocking on the door. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And we introduce you to these starters now, and Tavon Austin, a man who really doesn't need any introduction anymore in this league.
He did it all when he was at the University of West Virginia. Played wide receiver, slot, returned kicks, even lined up at tailback and ran for over 300 yards. All of those talents will be on display in this game.
Another try on second down with Gurley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Here's New England defensively. Last year, the #1 overall defense as far as points given up goes. And they've got a lot coming back in 2017.
Now, they certainly do. And let's go back to the Super Bowl. Trey Flowers, who was their leading sack guy in 2006, he had 7 in the regular season. He was a monster in the Super Bowl against Atlanta. He's back there for them. How about Dante Hightower at linebacker? His first Pro Bowl in 2016. And then just moving on back to the secondary. Devin McCourty, the guy who quarterbacks him back as safety, he's been to the Pro Bowl as a corner and as a free safety.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Goff and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff taking it in. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Austin. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. On second down, here's Goff. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They come up in an offset eye. On first down, it's gone. He has Britt over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Gurley again here on first down. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be first down Rams. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
They go play action here on first down. He was looking for the tight end Lance Kendricks there. That'll bring up second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Let's go! Green 39!
Here's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go!
Now Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right. Everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4. And that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot. But there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the Combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that will get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams, so your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there. Free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction, and then you have the OTAs and minicamps. You get to see them on the field.
Star Wars guy, what are you talking about? State of origin.
Better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
They slot Gronkowski outright. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Cuts it out here, left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Todd Gurley, 40 yards, and the Rams add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do. Special teams coaches spend a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just a bad return. Now the offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run again with Blount. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And that was a little tough to watch. You kept thinking he might be able to get away. Then you watched him just keep going further and further backward.
Just fall down. Just fall down at some point. Instead of getting driven back into your own end zone, that play's definitely not salvageable. You end up costing your team points.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the tackle there by Chris Long.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Second down following the run. The one running back is Gurley, and he'll get it up the middle. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Hot.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that one. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. So it is 3rd down now, but less than a yard to go. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for Brett, intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They slot Gronkowski outright. On 1st down, Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Caught here left side by Brett. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Fritz got it complete. A good pick up there at 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. Watch it now, boys. Now, look at 56. Look at 56.
So looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving. Now, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go now.
From the 50, it's gone. Backing up. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 2nd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Here's Gone. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Goff throwing again. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Throwing again is Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brian Quick from 3 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now it's Gurley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they're going to speed things up here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Here we go now.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tavon Austin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. And it's up and good. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they just...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. After the interception, here's Goff. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. 20 yards on the pickup. give them a fresh set of downs. Back now in Los Angeles.